the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and we'll look at Chicago. Well, Greg, this is the moment when they can take command of the series.
Yeah, a win here on the road gives them at least 2 chances to close it out at home. That's a nice insurance policy for a team to have. And extra motivation to get the win and the cushy 3-1 lead.
Big time motivation, you're right. That one goes in.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He climbs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Going to work on the inside, finding a way to just overcome that D.
Pass to Butler. The rebound by Brogdon. Antetokounmpo against Portis. He can't hit that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Right away, we talked about Jimmy Butler and Coach's strategy for slowing him down. Coach said, I want to stop him from controlling the tempo out there. Jimmy likes to run the show, and he's great at it, so it's on us to be assertive and not let him just get what he wants. We'll see if Coach and his team can really make that happen, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Nice to see Antetokounmpo drain the difficult jumper. I mean, that shot of his continuing to improve.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Bobby Portis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Rondo passes to Ingram. Takes it inside and slams up by Ingram.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second, Jimmy Butler. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And it's Butler with the jam.
You got to tag Butler in transition. He's got the quickness and athleticism to shred defenses in the open field. Oh! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Pass to Butler. Elbow shot is on the way. In Chicago with another bucket.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Brogdon against Butler. Shoots the 3. Butler can't get that one to fall. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's on Jimmy Butler. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Rejected by Ingram.
And that wingspan of Ingram can sneak up on you. He is long.
Wade, he's checked in for Chicago. And Middleton kicks to Brogdon. Middleton looking it over. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. Wade passes to Adebayo.
Right side, Butler. It's over Brogdon. Pass to Portis. Moves back up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Brogdon finds Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Monroe's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Chicago also making a switch. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. Bulls trail by 6. And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Gibson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Milwaukee leading by 6. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wade passes to Gibson. Ingram outside. Outside Butler. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. It's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Stolen by Brogdon. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For 3, Middleton counting his second make in 4 attempts. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I like the fact that Gibson did not settle for the layup there. He took it hard and threw it down.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sanders is checked in for Henson. Tony Snell comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jordan Crawford's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Franklin subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Bulls also changing it up. Hartenstein comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Butler. For Milwaukee, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Sanders. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jordan Crawford. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Franklin. First free throw is good.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves. To the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Gibson with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Bounce pass Ingram. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And his work in the weight room on full display there. Gibson is excellent at sticking with his shot despite the contact.
McDermott's checked in for Brandon Ingram. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls trail by 5. Carter Williams with it. Now Monroe defending. Nice shot by McDermott.
An accurate shooter off the pass. McDermott feels comfortable firing as soon as he catches it.
Here's Giannis. And Gibson sends it down.
Great effort on defense there, denying them down low.
Pass to Carter Williams. Now McDermott. And Middleton with the block.
Good instincts that time from Middleton. Sensed the shot was coming and got there just in time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jacks up a three. It's all in by the Bulls.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Hartenstein finds Wade. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Giannis has got 20 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. If they won that first quarter. At the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's Sanders with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sanders. And Brogdon subbed in for Whitehead. And a change for the Bulls. Paul Zipser, he's checked in for Muhammad.
You can't take everything away from Wade. Sometimes you're just going to have to live with him making the three.
Here's Middleton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gibson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Monroe.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mills is checked in, and it's Rondo in for Carter Williams.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Portis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Portis adding insult to injury. You'll have a chance for one more.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Takes the three. Middleton can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. A baseline J, and that one good. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
Shots good by Middleton.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Pass to Wade. From about 19 feet, another one falls for Chicago.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sanders checked in for the Bucks. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. To the paint. There's Portis. No good on that one. Great D that time for Middleton. But 3. They get it back. Monroe. Here's Giannis. Giannis, automatic inside.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the foul goes on Jordan Crawford. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Bulls making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Here's Wade. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his third overall.
Wade passes to Hartenstein. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Butler, he's checked in for Wade. Middleton against. Here's Monroe. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Wade, he's checked in for Chicago. Fires at the elbow. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Wade. There's the 3. Another miss by Middleton.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And, you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Giannis dunks it down.
Thunder is jammed. Wow.
Bulls trail by 3. Wade passes to Ingram. Now here's Butler. For the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Doesn't get much smoother than that in the pick and roll. Butler really creative in these situations, and he's hard to guard.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the shot goes in. Middleton's got 10 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A different look for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Sanders. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Jordan Crawford. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Hartenstein's checked in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about the young swingman Ingram? So good at using that size down low to draw contact.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Rondo passes to Butler. And again, no good by Chicago. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rondo passes to Ingram. Here's Wade. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Butler from outside. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Giannis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Chicago making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Hartenstein, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Brandon Ingram.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Shoots from the high post. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Adebayo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Dellavedova from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Rondo wide open, and the Bulls another 3.
And he's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Butler. Giannis with some nice D.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Hands it from downtown. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Right side, Rondo. Banked in off the glass. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And we finished one half of basketball. Bucks ahead, leading by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Milwaukee.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket, and they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
And looking at where Milwaukee stands in the series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And slammed up by Ingram.
You got to be more careful around Butler. I mean, he's terrific at bouncing over the opposition and taking the ball away.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Numbers at the line for him in this one. 4 of 7. Here's Butler. And Butler running the floor.
Taking it himself, a solo journey. What a way to cap off the break.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Chicago. Down by 12. Outside, Adebayo. Ingram passes to Butler. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip. And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
Ogden against Butler. And Butler sends it down.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Brogdon. Yep, that one goes. Brogdon's got his second bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Butler. Here's Rondo. Drops in the tray. Rondo's got 8 points.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
Brogdon. And it falls over the rim and in. 6 points for him.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Pass to Butler. All alone. The rebound by the Bucks.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside for Rondo. Ingram outside. Bulls moving the ball around, and it's Butler with the jam.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Here's Brogdon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Middleton with the block.
No chance to convert that one. Stuffed.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Butler hammering it home.
And Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
Now here's Brogdon. 8 points for him. That one goes. Count it.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. Bucks leading by 10. It's Brogdon on the wing. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
Seems to me like Butler is just always in rhythm and under control. His next shot is never far away.
Here's Brogdon, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Didn't have much space at all. Still able, though, to keep his concentration and finish out.
Rondo passes to Portis. Ingram wide open, and the Bulls another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Bulls trail by 6. And here's Rondo. 8 points for him. Pass to Butler. And here is Ingram. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 9 points.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for Henson. Sanders comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Tony Snell's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Wade, he's checked in for the Bulls. And it's Butler with the jam.
And all you have to do is throw the ball in Butler's direction, and He'll handle the rest for you, believe me.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Sanders with the steal. There it goes, Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
Butler up top. He's got 32. For three, Ingram. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with the strong finishing shot.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Guarded by Crawford. 11 feet away. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wade.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best, finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
From 18 feet away, back to Snell. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Butler. There's Portis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Portis has got 7 points.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Snell. And here we go. It's Butler. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Sanders passes to Giannis. Sanders sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. He gets that one. Giannis has got 4.
And you know the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
That's the way. Can he keep it going? And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you... And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Wade passes to Hartenstein. Back to Wade. Now Ingram. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Ingram against Middleton. Yes, that goes in. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Milwaukee. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Brogdon driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Brogdon hits them both. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Rondo with it. Now Monroe defending. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Savvy pass. Moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rondo with the rebound. Bulls trail by 7. Gibson dishes to Rondo. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Dellavedova. The rebound by Gibson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And we're still early. In the career of Ingram, but we're seeing why B.I. could be an elite scorer in this league.
To tie it up, and he hits it to tie the game up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out.
Oh, my goodness.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Wade outside to take the lead. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Giannis!
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Bucks with some changes. Sanders comes in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Brogdon. Chicago also making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Hartenstein. Bobby Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Brandon Ingram. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. He's committed way too many fouls. He's allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Butler feeling out a bit from downtown. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks leading by 4. Monroe the pass to Sanders. Yep, that one goes in there.
And if you're not defended or unmarked, Monroe will find you. Terrific vision from the big man.
Rondo against Crawford. Outside Butler. Pass to Portis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For 3, Middleton. It's all in by the Bulls. Three-pointer, Butler, and Middleton with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Outside Rondo. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Puts it up from 17, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Rondo can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Monroe finds Middleton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Now Portis. Here's Butler. The Bulls with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Middleton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A different look for Milwaukee. Henson checked in for Monroe. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Larry Sanders. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Jordan Crawford.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Bucks leading by 8. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Ah, it's good!
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And he sends a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
That free throw good from Brogdon. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Butler. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Middleton. Rejected by Ingram.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
1:56 left in the fourth. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he drains the jam.
And Dellavedova is very clever now. He'll jump on any transition opportunity that becomes available.
Ingram fires. He drills the three.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Brogdon. That one misses. Bulls trail by 11. Butler. Fires to the hoop.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now Butler. 30 response. Slamming it home.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Middleton.
Can't go for the pump fake. Once he has you in the air, you're toast.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Middleton hits them both. Disappointing 2 assists on 3-point attempts here in the fourth.
There's a nuance to the passing skill of Rondo. He just is able to whip that ball around to the open man.
Antetokounmpo. From deep. Cleared away by Adebayo. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Ingram. Beyond the arc. It's off. Middleton. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
There's a little bit of bully ball in Rondo's game. You don't normally see that in a 6'1 guard, but Rajon, he's not afraid of anybody.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Snell. Wade is covering. Ah, it's in there. So no problem for Milwaukee as they series a 2 apiece, Greg, a huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it